Good day, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. We're going to have to email Artesia Latina. We have come to a problem finding some parts. So as you can see from last week's assembly and the plans, we've got the front step done, and then the next thing in the plans was to add more rubbing stakes going down toward the bottom. So I think we got 10 or something more on both sides, all the way to the front. And we did it just like they showed. Sort of stops an inch and a half away from the keel line. So got that done this week. I'm going to pull these pins out. But I'm going into the next steps here, and I can't find the parts I need. I'm looking for this C32, which obviously is a piece of pewter. It's going to hold the bell stand. And I can't find C33 either. It looks like they sanded it, that's why it looks shiny there, but from the original pool of parts, it's going to be pewter. And it mounts on top of those two stanchions. So I found a template piece and these pieces of brass to go on both sides, and the 3x3mm post to hold the brass, and put that in between them. Put these on there. These, the short ones, go in the back. Then that piece of pewter sits on top. And then you take the template out after everything dries and put the bell in there. But we can't find this or the bell. And I've been digging through everything. We got some pewter parts here. Most of them are in these pins. And I've gone through this 3 times. Looked in each individual pocket very carefully. And there is no bell or the bell holder arm. So I'm gonna have to email Artesia Latina. So we still got the original purchase order sheet down there. Dig that out and use that as a reference. But we got to find out why I'm not finding those pieces. And if they left them out, please send them to me. Last resort, you know, we could make those pieces out of walnut because they get painted black and gold anyway. I got enough walnut I can make something like that pretty easy. This is all the laser cut stuff. The template was in there, and so I'm going to dig through this stuff a little more just to make sure before I email. When we built these things here, it had us use a whole bunch of pieces of laser cut wood to frame, glue together to make this little roof. So maybe we got to use a bunch of little pieces of laser cut wood to make the bell. I'm going to have to dig through there and make sure that's not what they had in mind. But I don't think so. From the plans, it's obvious that's a piece of pewter, not wood. Same with the bell. And they've got tons of pewter pieces, but none of them look anything like that. So, see if I can get a response from Artesia Latina. Maybe they can help me out. But this is just one assembly for the bell. It's where it mounts on the deck. Maybe we could go on to something else. It looks like some decoration stuff there. We can do that. So that's what we'll do if we end up waiting on them parts. We'll go on to the next thing and work on something else. But good grief. Just when I'm starting to get away from the planking and the rubbing stakes and getting them all done, but where they had us change from doing rubbing stakes down the side and then do this and then do more rubbing stakes down the sides, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to do rubbing stakes all the way down later on in the plans. I haven't gone through them to see if that's the case, but from what I'm seeing so far, wouldn't be surprised at all. So let me sit down on the laptop and see how I can make a connection to Artesia Latina. What a shame. So be aware, you guys run into this if you're building the same model. Parts are missing in the kit. Good grief. Well, I got those glued up. Mufasa hacking. And I sent an email to Artesia Latina. It's probably middle of the night over there right now, so we'll wait and see. Gonna paint these black, I guess, and sand off the edges. Give it that effect. But I looked through everything else, I could not find those parts. So we'll just keep moving along and see what we get for a response. They should call me or email me back sometime tomorrow, I hope. Maybe Monday. It's hard to say. We'll just have to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Thanks for watching.